I'd like to tie for you the classic wet fly, the Parker wet fly. The hook I have in the vise is a size 14. This is a 2 extra long nymph hook, wet fly hook. I'm going to use black thread. We're going to start the thread behind the eye and we're going to put down a base to the tail section. And just quickly move that thread to the back. Then we're going to stop where it would hang at the barb. We're going to start with the tail, and the tail is guinea hen hackle fibers. And you want those to be about the length of the hook shank. A few turns to hold it in. Now I'm going to take a gold and silver tinsel. This is a number 16. And I want the silver to be showing, so I'm going to tie it in so I can see the gold. And I'm going to secure the rest of the fibers there. And bring that back. Now for the body, I'm going to use a Scarlet Northern Lights Super Select Seal Fur. And I'm going to try to just get seal fur instead of getting the glitter. They're pretty long, I can just pluck them right out. I'm going to take my dubbing wax. Going to wax that. With something like seal fur, it's a little harder to dub onto your noodle, so that's why I put the wax on. I'm going to put small amounts on. I'm going to twist my fingers in the same direction, same direction, same direction. Less is more when you're using dubbing. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this. And I'm going to have to dub several little noodles. Then I got all of the glitter out. Just going to turn in the same direction, same direction. I got a lot of dubbing wax on my fingers, so I didn't add any more. Same direction all the time, and it will turn into a nice noodle there. Then we're going to continue wrapping that. Like I said, you can always add more dubbing if you don't put enough. If you have too much, it's kind of a pain to take it off. I'm going to stop that about 1.5 eye lengths from the eye of the hook. Now I'm going to take my tinsel. I'm going to put my hackle pliers on there and I'm going to start palmering it forward and let it catch all of the thick stuff and pin it down. You can use a scarlet wool on this particular fly. And I come up to the thread and I'm going to tie that down. And we'll remove the excess. Now I'm going to take a brown hen hackle. I'm going to take all the fluffy off and I'm going to remove all of the hackle from one side. Going to take that hackle, I'm going to tie it in by the tip. And I'm going to remove the excess. And now I'm going to wrap that hackle. And we won't, stripping all the hackle from one side will give us just about the right amount of hackle instead of having too much. And I bring that right up, and I'm going to tie that off. And we're going to go ahead and trim off the excess. I'm going to grab all of the hackle and I'm going to hold it towards the back. Clean up that head a little bit. And when I come back, just one thread width on it. Just enough to hold that back. Now I'm going to take a pair of Guinea hen feathers. And we want these are just the tips. You want these to be a little bit large. Once you get them to size and get them together, you got to hold them in there and get them tied down. I'm going to pull them just a little bit. And we'll remove the excess from the front. There we go. Now we'll form the head. Take our whip finisher. Give it about 3 turns on a whip finish. Going to take a little bit of head cement. Finish off that head. And here we have the classic wet fly, the Parker fly. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.